clearly black screen. So I'm just changing to preferences and color theme. Okay, this may give some color effective problems. Okay, so color themes, you can also go here and change it, preferences and color theme. And just giving the screenshots also what I'm just choosing, concentrate. This recording also I'll give, so please observe today what I'm just doing. Go there. This is okay. Change the color theme, file, preferences, color theme. I'm choosing Visual Studio Light. Okay, change color theme first of all, this one. Okay, now you can see here, right? Everything clearly. Okay, white, this is a better one. You can change it if you want. No, sir, I'll keep it same. That's fine here. Now font setups, I'm just doing here. Preferences and go to setting. Now this time again go to preferences and setting. Okay, so once you go to setting, okay, go to file, preferences, setting. For font adjustment, search with font and choose font option. Okay, so here second, font setup, file, preferences, setting, search with font option here. Okay, you search with font option, choose font. Okay, here if you just search with font, here you will see font. Okay, size, it's actually you mention some 26, 24 like this. Okay, just click outside, it will be auto saved. Okay, font size your interest here. Okay, size you just choose whatever you want. Just I'm giving 24. That is really better. Okay, so if you can create the file and check the file also, so that you can see size like this. Okay, so that's a font setup. Next, once it is done, font setup is done here. Color theme your interest. That's one step I'm not giving. Okay, or else if you can go to window. Okay, that's a, sorry. Go to file, preferences and color theme. You can change whatever you want here. Okay, I just use Visual Studio Light. Okay, that's actually light color. Your interest here. Okay, once it is done here, there is a extensions options you can see. Okay, I have added so many extensions. Okay, I recommend 2 extensions for you. Sorry, 3 extensions for you. These 3: Live Server, Prettier Code Formatter, and VS Code icons. Okay, install extensions. Okay, of course Angular also you can add it, but now we not going to touch that. Okay, this one, add extensions here. Okay, 3 extensions. Look at how I'm just doing here. Okay, so click on extensions option. There you can see this extensions. Okay, this is search option. Okay, this actual source controlling, GitHub related things here. This run and debug options if you want to do. Last option, extensions. Okay, okay, yeah, we are going to use all this. That's why I'm mentioning this one. Okay, go to extensions, search with live server. We are going to use all, sir, later. That's why I'm showing here. Search with live server. First option, there is a button will be there, install. Okay, like this it will come here. Once you install successfully, uninstall and disable will come. Okay, so click on install extensions. Don't worry, this recording I'll give. Please look at install extensions. Go to extensions, search with one, live server, install. Second, okay, Prettier Code Formatter. Okay, this is a recommended code formatter. Prettier Code Formatter. This one. Any code formatter is fine. I'm just using this one. This is really better. I feel comfort. search with Prettier Code Formatter and click on install button. Okay, you can just click on install button here. And third one here, VS Code icons. First two you do it, third one is your interest. VS Code icons, just to show icons in a design mode. This is a VS Code icons you can see. I'm just adding here. That is also installed. Okay, so this is going to give some colorful icons here. You can just work on this one. Okay, this is step one. You download and install here. Step two, do font setup. Step three, install extensions. And step four, okay, choose workspace. Choose workspace. Remember our workspace name I'm going to use like this. Go to file. Okay, open folder. Open folder. Okay, there I'll create one folder here. Look at boot 8 p.m. Okay, that's UI. Sorry, it's a project. It's a project 8 p.m. UI. I'm just taking this folder name, select this folder and open here. Project 8 p.m. UI. Choose workspace, go to file, open folder. We are going to develop UI related things here. STS also required. Okay, first I'm just showing UI here. Okay, file, open folder, enter the folder, create one new folder and select the folder. Create new folder. I'm just giving the example name here. It's a project 8 p.m. UI. Okay, let's actually select folder. Okay, this is done here. So this is Visual Studio installation process here. There you can just click on a plus symbol to create a folder and to create the files here. Okay, first you can create the folder and you can create the file. This is to create folder. And this one is to create the file. So I'm just creating one dummy folder now. Look at here. It's a test folder I created. A test folder I created here. Okay, then by clicking on that, again, I'm just clicking on this file here, abcd.html. Just I'm showing this one. Yeah, you can see some icons designing also here like this. Okay, so here you can just click on this and click on this sample.css. Okay, click on this one here. Okay, 1.js. Okay, here you can just do it abc.ts. Like this you can see. TypeScript file, HTML files, JavaScript, CSS files, all files are created here like this. Okay, you can create, just click on plus symbol to create the file and folder is to create the folder. Okay, this is a Visual Studio file I'm just using. For UI purpose, I'll be using this one. It is a bit faster and easy to work. Okay, STS nowadays not supporting HTMLs and JSP files. Okay, if you try to create this, there it will show something like error format here. You have to create and file formatting and all not supported. That's why I recommend Visual Studio Code. Even in the future, you're going to learn Angular also. Okay, I'll explain those Angular code snippets also. Okay. So this one setup and process, you do it and create some dummy files. Click on folder symbol to create the folder. Click on file symbol to create the files. Click on folder symbol and enter name. Okay, just I'm writing here. So something like a test or any name you can give. Click on file symbol, click on file symbol, enter name. Just I'm writing it's a home.html. Look at again I'm creating here or some basics. Look at I'm just creating again here. So I'm just, it's a TypeScript file. Just I'm showing we can create any types of files. Deleting completely here. Look at again I'm creating. Okay, first to create folder symbol, basics. Then creating a file home.html. Look at home.html. Look at carefully what I'm typing now. HTML, head section, title, welcome. Then I'm just clicking body, press enter. See, no need to type full. When I'm typing body, see, it's automatically closing box suggesting body, press enter, close. Okay, automatically it's coming here. There I'm writing paragraph tag. Okay, welcome to all. Just I'm writing like this. Okay, look at first of all, you did not write this indentation properly. You did not write indentation properly. Okay, so right click here. Okay, format document with. Okay, first time you have to do this setup. Open the code file, format document with. Right click, format document with Prettier code formatter. Choose it. Okay, Prettier code formatter. Next time, right click and format document. Right click and format document, choose Prettier code formatter. Automatical adjustment will come here. Okay. And small message to everyone. Okay, tomorrow also same link will be there. Okay, Saturday you will get the new link from admin. Okay, please contact admin WhatsApp number for the new link. Once you done payment, Saturday, not today or tomorrow, Saturday will get. Okay, please contact admin number this one. And up to yesterday's link videos I provided, today's recording also you will get mostly by tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow you will get today's recording also. Okay, installation is bit important. You may not get everything in a single attempt. So I'll give this recording also. Don't worry. But listen what I'm explaining. Okay, listen very carefully. Okay, so here once you mention the file basics folder, home.html file I created here. Okay, today also same link. Saturday link will be different. Today, sorry, tomorrow also same link. Saturday link changes. Okay, let me continue. So please look at, just look at here what I'm showing here. I'm writing one HTML file. Okay, right click. Okay, format document. Once HTML or CSS, JS code is done, format it. Means adjustment, font adjustment. Okay, shortcut, right click in the code. Okay, format document or Alt Shift F. Alt Shift F also you can do. Again, I'm showing. Look at, it's not in a proper indentation. Alt Shift F I'm pressing here. Control S. Okay. Right click on code. Okay. Format document. It may show the option. First time choose. Okay, Prettier code formatter. First time it's asking here. Choose this Prettier code formatter option. Okay, or a shortcut is Alt plus Shift plus yes. You can just have this. Okay, Alt Shift F. Sorry. Okay, Alt Shift F. Okay, Control A, Control I is actually STS, not here. That's Eclipse STS. This is Visual Studio Code. Okay, observe this one. Now you want to see this output. Once you done Alt Shift yes, do you want to see the output? Right click on this one, open with live server. Okay, to run HTML file as server output. Okay, server output here. Right click and open with live server. Open the HTML file. Open the HTML file. Right click. Open with live server. Live server extension is added just now. Live server extension added. Prettier code format added. VS Code icons added. Because of icons, you see HTML symbol 5 here. Okay, and this is because of code formatter. We are able to do formatting. Okay. No, that is actually for Angular. NG service for Angular, Siddharth. This is only HTML. Okay, open with live server. Okay, you are able to say welcome to all. Now come to Visual Studio Code. Just I'm writing some bold tag, hello, and press Ctrl S. When you press Ctrl S, automatically output is affected. Are you able to see? I did not reload or refresh. Okay, live reload automatically reloads the data. You need not reload or refresh. Okay, come back. Okay, you can just see here. I'm just showing you as a multi-window concept. Look at, I'm just doing the code. Okay, I'm writing again some H2 sample Ctrl S. See, it's auto reloaded. That's advantage of live reload server. Even if you're using Angular also internally using the same, but we are not working with any Angular or any application. So manually we have to run this one. Okay. So you have to search option by using live server. Go to extensions. See this symbol. Don't search here. Great people. Okay. Don't search here. Search in extension option. Look at this. Here you have to search. Don't search here. Okay. Go to extensions and search there. Okay. If you search with live server, you can see there. Okay. Now look at this one. I wrote HTML file, right? Okay. Look at whatever I'm writing. It's not only just dummy example. I'm showing some combinations and points here. Concentrate. Okay. So once you've done home.html, I'm just creating, click on basic folder, right click new file. Like this also you can create. And plus symbol is there. File with a plus symbol. Just I'm writing. Okay. Sample.css. Okay. Sample.css. Okay. This HTML symbol, this is CSS symbol. Remember this. Okay. There I'm creating my own sample. Okay. Just I'm writing. Okay. C1 class 1 I'm creating here. Okay. Color, it's a red. Control S. Okay, this sample.css file you can link here. Okay, just I'm writing link. Okay, this actually it's a relevant to style sheet. Okay, this is a CSS file we have to mention, and the location H reference. Okay, just I'm mentioning sample.css. Okay, just I'm mentioning this one. I'm using this class. What is the class name? C1. You have to do everything what I'm mentioning today. Class is equals to C1. Okay, again, it's already running. No need to run again. If you just close this by mistake, if you close this by mistake here, come here, Visual Studio Code, right click, open with live server. Open with live server. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So up to this, you have to do it. And next one, it's not over. One more file. Okay. So I'm just writing here message.js. Okay. You have to create all these files, sir. Okay. Today, messages.js. I'm just writing here. Alert. Welcome to test app. Okay, here you see dot thick dot symbol it is showing here, non-saved files. Observe very carefully here. Thick dot symbol stores actually here. That's actually not saved. A file is actually not saved. So unsaved file, whatever is say here. Okay. This is front-end applications we are designing here. This is not backend concept here. Okay, there I'm writing here src. Sorry, it's a script. There I'm mentioning src is equals to control space C, control button and space button, message.js. Okay. Now if you see start here, it is automatically starting. Welcome to test app. It is showing, click on OK. You can close it, right click, open with live server. See here, welcome to test app and OK. Today your task is just create this basic, because I'm going to use all this folder structure. Okay, this is folder, this is file. It's a folder and this is file. If you want to create, I want this structure today. Okay, so this is STS setup and using HTML, JS and CSS file basics. Okay, next, once it is done here, next thing for backend purpose, okay, yeah, this is Visual Studio Code setup done here. Okay, so this is next one. I'm just giving backend purpose how to do this installation here. Okay, next one, download JDK. If you're using JDK 11, JDK latest, fine, not an issue. If you're not having any JDK, okay, download JDK 8. I recommend. Okay, so JDK 8, okay. No, sir, I'm using latest version. Fine, continue, no problem. Okay, there is no issue. Just you can go and install this one. Any one. Okay, any one, sir. Don't use multiple. Of course, that's your interest. JDK 8, I recommend. Okay, do not use JDK other versions. JDK 11 also okay. JDK latest, something like 15, 16 also okay. Any one you use. Okay, in my system, all are there. JDK 11 also I have. Okay, you download. So scroll down, choose any one. That's fine. JDK latest. Okay, so it's a 16. That's also fine. Okay, some people might be using 15 also. Yeah, okay, not a issue. Okay, any one. In my system, you want to see here C drive, program files, Java, JDK. I have 8, JDK 8, JDK 11, and JDK 16. Okay, I have comfort to work with all these three. Your interest. So once it is done, next one, please don't use Eclipse. Are you working with Eclipse here? Okay, don't use Eclipse. Work start with STS only. STS is advanced to Eclipse. STS download. Sir, I have some other tools to work. Your interest, I'm not forcing, but I recommend STS, which comes with all required plugins. Maven plugin, Gradle plugins. Okay, so it is going to come with all required Git plugins and all here. So working is easy. Okay, it reduces lot of work compared to Eclipse. Okay, STS is advanced to Eclipse only. Okay, download STS, this one. This is STS, Spring Tool 4 for Eclipse. It's a Spring Tool suite. Okay, STS. Okay, to write Spring Boot applications, it is easy. If you want to work with IntelliJ version, okay, or NetBeans, Eclipse, your interest. Are you comfortable by using those? You can continue. Okay, so because IntelliJ free version only you can work. In that free version, again, there is a lot of manual process will be there. Your interest, no forcing. Coding is important. Okay, Eclipse latest version is okay, but latest version makes your laptop slow. If you download and install latest versions, that makes your bit laptop slow. I have seen that such problem in my systems and my laptop. That's why I won't recommend. Okay, no sir, if you want to work with NetBeans also, I have no issue. Any IDE, it doesn't matter. Whatever you feel comfort, you work on that. Okay, IntelliJ also okay, STS also okay, Eclipse also okay. I recommend this one. Okay, I recommend this one. Go to STS. Okay, do you want to work with IntelliJ paid version? Yeah, continue. Okay, do you want to use latest Eclipse? Continue. Sir, I face some problem, then come to STS again. Okay, that's not an issue. Some people will be working with laptop. Okay, so that's why 4 GB and all here. Industry, STS is the mostly used. Second mostly used is IntelliJ. Okay, STS and Eclipse is the mostly used one. Okay, in industry also. But some people, it's not like that. Entire company is working with STS. You can work with IntelliJ. No one says why you are using this. Coding is important for company. Okay, which bike you are using, which dress you are wearing, okay, which laptop you are using, no one ask. Okay, the point is, okay, finally code is working or not, that is important. Okay, some people will ask, okay, I am just using this one. STS bit works better, okay, in case of less GB RAMs here. Okay, and increase RAM also if possible. Go to this one, download. Okay, double click to extract. Double click to extract. Okay, once you double click to extract here, open folder. Okay, you may find a folder like this here. You may see file name like this. Okay, this is downloaded as a jar. STS option will come download as a jar here. Okay, once you have done, open this folder here, STS. Okay, double click on file. Okay, you have to double click on this file here. That is Spring Tool Suite 4.exe. This option. So once you click on this option here, so once you click on this option, it will be started like this. Okay, I'm just giving the folder name. Please don't use C drive. Okay, it will be showing something like workspace. Okay, don't use C drive. I'm just using D drive. I'm just giving it's a PRJ. It's a 8 p.m. August 2021. I'm just giving a folder name and clicking on launch button. Double click on file. Enter workspace name. A folder name here, example. Okay. Once you open here, the first and important thing, which JDK are you using? Set that one. Without doing that, please don't start coding. Okay, you will face some problems later. Okay, are you using JDK 8? Okay, continue. JDK 11, okay, continue. I said JDK 8, but everyone might be using this one. Some latest also fine. Go to window preferences. The first step, go to window preferences. Okay, search with installed. Search with installed. Choose installed JRE. Okay, choose installed JRE. You have to go to window preferences, search with installed here, click on this one, choose this option and delete, remove this. Do it. Okay, remove this one first of all. Okay, so JDK setup in STS. JDK setup in STS. Okay, go to window preferences, search with installed JRE, choose default option. By default, there will be JDK. When you download and install STS, it will come. Okay, and once you're done, remove that. Some people say, sir, without JDK also I'm able to code. How? Because there is a default is given by STS. Okay, once you're done here, click on add button. Now click on add button. Add button and standard VM. Okay, first click on this add. Okay, then choose this second standard VM and click on next. I'm just giving screenshots also for your reference. Okay, next button and click on directory. Click on directory here. for the location. JRE home option will be there. Okay. Latest versions comes with integrated JRE with JDK. Choose JDK only. Go to C drive, program files, Java. Choose JDK only. Don't choose JRE. We are in the development package here. JDK contains internal JRE. Any one. Any one. Okay. So here that's your interest. Don't go to bin folder also. Don't go into bin folder also. This is a location. Click on finish. Apply and close. Okay. Once you come to default option, remove that. Click on add. Okay. Standard VM. Standard VM. Next button. Browse for location. Okay, you have to browse for the location here. Add standard VM. It's a browse for the location. Click on directory. Okay. Example, this one. Okay, please do not choose bin folder. It's a home folder required. Okay, if you set this, even JDK path in your OS also not required. Generally, we go to my computer, okay, environment variables and path, right? When you set like this in STS, even that path also not required. Okay, you can add multiple also. Okay, I'm just removing, adding standard VM directory. Okay, C drive, program files, Java, JDK, select. Don't go to bin. Yeah, you can add multiple also. That's not an issue. Okay, one sufficient. Okay, then next one, go to window. Okay, so preferences again and search with font. This is optional, but do it everyone. Okay, even though it's optional, do it everyone. Okay, go to again window, preferences, font. Choose colors and font. There is a two tabs you have to open and set. One is basic and view and edit folders. Okay, these two folders here, and of course others also you can set. These two important to update for font. Okay, colors and font, expand basic. There is a text font. Edit this. Text font. Edit this. Click on edit. Bold. Some 26 I'm setting. Apply. Even text edit. Okay, scroll down. View and edit folder option is there. View and edit folders. There you will see, if you scroll here in this option, you'll find two here. Okay, so this side you will see project names very small. Project names very small in the package explorer. So it's a part title font and tree table font. Part title font I'm just setting here. Semi bold I'm just choosing 18. Okay. And tree and table font view, semi bold 18. Okay. Apply and close. Okay, those your interest, I'm not providing those. Okay, JDK setup I provided. Finally, create one starter project. Go to file option, new option, Spring Starter project. Okay, there let it be all the details default only. Choose Java version 8. Are you using 11? Let it be 11 only. Choose Java version 8. Don't change even single detail also. Let it be all same. Only Java version you update, which version you are using. Next button. Next button. So here, search with these options here. Web, Spring Web, Lombok, Data JPA, MySQL, or are you using Oracle? Are you using Oracle? Then search with Oracle. Are you using Postgres? Then search with Postgres. Okay, then DevTools. What are all I'll explain later. You just create this. Okay, I'll show all these options. Don't worry. Okay, you just add this. Later I'll add few more also. email, okay, other DBs and all here. Okay, let this be minimum dependencies required. Okay, so here go and search here these options required. Don't forget to add. These are must initially to start programming here. Whether you use MySQL or Oracle, no problem. I'll show both. You use any one. Okay, whatever you feel comfort, use it. Next button and finish button. Let me save the screen. These are the dependencies you add. Don't forget to create this. Okay, it will take lot of time for you, easily 10 minutes in your system you are doing for very first time. Security and all will add later. Okay, to start initial programming, what are required? To start initial programming, what are required? In the bottom corner, okay, bottom right corner, you will see some progress bar. Okay, you'll see some progress bar. Okay, wait until this download and installation completed. If you have super fast internet, okay, like something like act and all here, it will be completed mostly in 5 minutes. Okay, if you're using normal mobile internet, it may take some time, mostly 15 minutes like that. Okay, and do it night time. Okay, if you feel your internet is no more uses today. Okay, if you do it morning time, you can't use your mobile net, so please do it night time, bit better here. You'll see complete folder structure like this and all downloaded jars. This one. Okay, it's better. Now I'm showing the same. Okay, do font adjustment, that is optional. I'll give some shortcuts also to execute. Okay, create project in STS, file, new, Spring Starter project. Okay, modify only JDK version. Next button, choose options. What are they? Spring Web, MySQL, Oracle, whatever you want, only one. Don't choose both. Okay, Lombok, DevTools, Data JPA. What else we added? Yeah, DevTools mentioned. Postgres, that is your interest. Web means Spring Web. Sufficient, basic. We are going to add a lot later. Email will come, security will come. Okay, Swagger, so many will come here. Initial project, just to start initial project. Your interest, any one. You can use MySQL or OJDBC 8 will be there. Okay, if you're using Oracle 11G, 12C, 9i, anything is okay. OJDBC 8 works perfectly without any problem. Okay, this one. Click on next button and finish button. Wait for 5 to 10 minutes for first time. Okay, next one, database and database UI client. Database and UI client. I recommend, okay, Postgres, your interest. Are you working with Postgres? Use it. Any one database. I recommend MySQL, sir. In production, any database you are able to work. Our application is completely database independent because of dialects and coding. So today, if you're using Oracle and tomorrow you change to MySQL, later you change to Postgres, your application should work. That's a target. No. MySQL works, my application works only in Oracle. I use only MySQL. No, it's not like that. Okay, it should work in any database. So database, your interest, no forcing. Are you already having a database set up in your system? Super. Or else please download and keep it with you. I'll give how to do this one. MySQL, SQL Yog, this combination. Okay, second one, Oracle, SQL Developer. Okay, third one, Postgres with a PG admin. I'll give these three. Okay, your wish. Any database is okay. Any database is okay. I'm just giving three. Any one you install, sir. Already having one, continue with the same. Oracle 10G or 12C, 9i, are you working with anyone? Please continue the same, no problem. Okay. Today I'm just giving links only. Tomorrow in any one system, I'll show live installation also. Don't worry. MySQL server download. It's a community server. Okay. I think one student system is there. Today I'll show you with installation if you want. I'll share a screen. Okay. This is a MySQL software. Okay. MySQL Workbench also okay. Workbench will work slow bit sometimes. Okay, I'll use SQL Yoga. SQL Yoga, this one. Okay, you can just download. It's a free trial. SQL Yoga download. This one. If you have Workbench, yes, you can continue with the Workbench also. Exam, your interest, any UI is fine, but database is okay. Any database fine, any UI also fine. Oracle, I don't have 11G in my system. Oracle 10G XC is there, which comes with database server and UI. If you want, I'll give it. I don't have 11. I don't prefer Oracle also. Oracle makes system slow. Production okay. There's a link to download. Yeah, you can continue with the same, no problem. If you have already any database, no need to ask, you can continue with the same. This is 10GXE with UI. It comes with UI, lightweight version. Okay, Postgres. Yeah, you can continue Oracle 11G, no problem. You can use H2 database also, Ashish. But once you move to production, any one database recommended, right? Definitely you can use H2 also, no problem. I don't know, Ash Gupta. These links I'll post in the classroom drive, download. Even I too don't know about setups of Zoom. Just click on that links, it may open here. SQL Yogi is better, Prasad. That works with lightweight, fast. Okay. Postgres SQL download. If you want to work with this also, you can. I already mentioned any database is your interest. Just choose OS based option and click on that. I recommend MySQL with SQL Yoga for lightweight and easy for your laptop. Okay. You can work with any database. We have, yes, Om Prakash, this is database server. This is UI. This is UI software. This is server software. Okay. This one. Don't worry. I'll show one in one developer system how to install this. Okay. One Oracle database. Okay. One MySQL database and one Postgres database. How to download and install in developer one student system. I'll show. Today you just download and keep it with you. Yeah. Oracle SQL developer is a UI. If you're using 10G, no need of SQL developer. You can download the SQL developer. Yes, Kriti, you have to use, this is server. MySQL first option is server. Okay. If you download and install MySQL, you will see black and white screen like this. Okay. Instead of doing this one, I'll be taking one UI SQL Yoga. This is only UI. This is not server, not DB server. This is DB server, database server. Yeah, I'll show all one every software I'll show if you're interested in your system. Okay. Tomorrow, anyone, if possible, please download this software and come in your system only from beginning. I'll do it. Okay, if you're interested, Abu, download and come, and Yashwant, download this software and come. I'll show how to install in developer machine. Okay, your machines only. Okay. Okay. So this one today software's related details. Yeah, your interest. If you want, I'll install in multiple developers also, not an issue. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Now today you finish Visual Studio setup, STS setup. Okay, today's session recording also I'll give. Okay, today's session recording also I'll give. Don't worry. Yeah, Chandra, in your system also I'll support. Okay, if you want multiple students also I'll give. Don't worry. One recording I'll give, you can follow the same. Okay, I'll give one recording even of installing of the database. You can follow the same. Today's session recording also I'll provide. Okay, so you please upgrade the RAM to 8 GB. 8 GB. Okay, please upgrade your RAM to 8 GB here. That makes your system bit faster. Try that. Okay, everyone, 4 GB okay, but if you use 8 GB, okay, that will be really better. My system also 8 GB. You can find by using Windows R DXDIAG, Directrix Diagnostic Tool. Okay, you can check your all system related information. Okay, so it won't struck in that case here. I'm using 8 GB memory here. Okay, I'm using SSD, so that's why even my system bit faster. If you might be working with HDD, I'm just using SSD. Okay, so if you're facing any installation problems, you let me know here. Okay, plus Windows key plus R DXDIH if you want to check. Directrix Diagnostic Tool. Okay, and tomorrow we are going to have same link continuation, everyone. Tomorrow also same link continuation. Okay, Saturday we'll provide new link, and from Monday onwards lengthy sessions will be there. Monday onwards. Okay, Saturday new link will come. You will get Saturday new link. Monday onwards 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. session, and 9:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. to up to your support. Okay, support. You can speak to me. You can act. You can share your screen. Okay, and you can do all these things. Okay, yeah, this is not 7:40 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's a 8 p.m. Tomorrow same 7:50 p.m. Okay, I'll be taking here. So not up to 10 p.m. That's your interest. How long you want to give support, I'll give. Up to 11 o'clock also, no problem. Okay, that's your interest. Okay, every day I'll give support. Sunday I'll be giving additional hours also. Okay, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. to support will be given from Monday onwards. Okay. Yes, Saturday new link will be given up to Saturday same timing 7:50 p.m. 55 p.m. I'll start class to 9 p.m. 8:50 p.m. up to Saturday I'll be taking same. Okay, this Sunday no session. Okay, backup videos I have provided in the classroom drive. Listen everyone, someone joined late. Backup videos are given in the classroom drive. Please look at there. Just now I uploaded here. Okay, up to yesterday session. Okay, notes also provided. Today's session I can't give today, Yashwant. I'll give tomorrow. Okay, sure, I'll give tomorrow. Thank you. Continuation we see in tomorrow's class.